waiting for you, Locke.
What?
You've been told not to drink during work hours.
What is Topaz doing here? This is so weird to see them from the back because I just see May and Welt together.
Of course.
I'm actually on Aventurine side right now. Is it poison?
What's this?
Everyone is just crazy. Oh god. Oh, I'm back with the Trailblazer now. Man, Aventurine
Excuse me.
is... Yeah, I feel bad.
I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided also doesn't show any matches.
Oh, are we searching for Sparkle right now?
Just as I thought. I'd like to ask, what kind of traces do people leave when they enter a dream?
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time. This data will be included in statistics and handed over to the family for the screening of any data anomalies. Immediate action will be taken once any illegal behavior is detected.
Okay. Is it possible to access these records? Feels like our every move is being watched.
I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is managed by the Bloodhound family.
Oh.
We can only gain access if there's a problem.
Looks like nothing can be found here.
At least we know who to look for next. We can ask the Bloodhound family for information. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way, is Miss Robin doing fine? We are looking forward to her performance.
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin? The preparations for the Charmony Festival have been proceeding smoothly, so I guess things are pretty good. I believe she will be able to put on a spectacular show for all of you.
I guess Sparkle can be put on a good show for us.
I'm sure. Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised. But that
Me
Miss
neither.
Firefly is truly mysterious.
Oh, we are searching for
There's
Firefly.
no
okay.
information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity after entering the planet. She's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the dreamscape unnoticed?
Is there any other way to enter a dream? Besides the hotel room's dream pool?
The Garden of Recollection Stellaron Hunters. Why the Stellaron Hunters? I mean, we do know that the Garden of Recollection doesn't need a dream pool to enter like dreams, right? I'm going to say this because I'm curious what they say about this.
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memory zone of Penacony, they thrive effortlessly. A fact proven to us by Black Swan. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel seal.
Because of that. Okay.
According to the scene witnessed by her, it is likely that they are behind Miss Firefly's case.
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible, but what about the IPC? Since they want Penacony all for themselves, they're bound to have a plan.
Who are you guys?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position, ready to execute armed
Why is the
evacuation operation.
IPC here again?
Boss, get moving!
Armed evacuation? Boss, are you drunk?
What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out. Act first, report later.
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball! I don't want my name on the department's major
What are they
disciplinary
doing?
notice.
Hey, check it out! That voice. Could it be the IPC workers from Belobog?
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel.
Why?
Please follow the staff
Bro,
in charge of
why?
evacuation
What
to
are
the
you even
designated
doing
safe
here?
zones, or compulsory measures will be enforced.
I'll request a beating looking for you, Locke.
What?
You've been told not to drink during work hours.
What is Topaz doing here?
Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
What is happening? Why is
Miss
Topaz here?
Topaz? I never thought I'd run into you on Penacony.
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express crew. Aventurine has told me a lot about your happenings. Huh?
Where is he?
It's fine. Do as they ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. Report to me before taking any action.
Is she here to help him?
Yes. All right. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC staff now.
Oh god.
Only Aventurine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet. An entourage like us, we can only sit around in the reality hotel, unauthorized to even enter dreams.
No
She sounds
wonder
sad.
Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the dreamscape.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not? Let me know if you need anything outside the dreamscape. The IPC always treats its partners well.
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel. Perhaps you've had dealings with them?
Yep, they're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? It'll take the spotlight off me. Being constantly stared at is really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Topaz again.
How does it feel to be in business with Aventurine? I bet you're not used to it.
I mean, to be honest, like, she and Aventurine are, like, probably the weirdest characters in this game. I don't know why. They have, like, personalities. Well, I hope it changes a little bit, but they have their own way, I guess, and it's just a little bit, I don't know. I didn't like her in the Balobox story. They have, very different approaches to some things that are, like, I don't know, weird.
That's just his style. All or nothing is his mantra. He's always cozying up to his clients while egging them on to undertake some dangerous assignment with him. But everyone has their merits, so I won't comment further. But Aventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why, on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching with keen interest.
Okay. He's that good, huh? It works only when all party interests are aligned.
Of course. It's business after all. What's important is where you're seated at the table. As for the two cases, apologies, but I don't have much info on them either. All I can do is ask you to keep digging for more details.
Okay. Well, I guess we have no choice. I kind of started to, like, take
We're carrying out our
Aventurine's
captain's orders.
side.
What do you want?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony. We've got the right one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
We meet again.
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid of you this time.
Well, spit it out. Stop bothering us if you've nothing important.
Why are they like that?
So you know each other. Why do you keep running into people you've beaten up before?
I haven't beaten up the... I've got business with your captain. Where is he? I need you to pull some records for me. Just for official business. Hungry. Why? Who is talking like that?
That's right. We're investigating a murder for the family. Can we speak to your captain about the case?
Well...
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their traps before he returned from Dream's Edge. What murder? You'd better stop spouting nonsense.
Yeah, that's right. We have nothing to report. Please leave.
Everyone is acting so suspicious.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that the captain is at Dream's Edge.
Why don't we just look for the security officer then?
Why
It's
is Welt
probably
not here?
Gallagher,
He should be
the one she
here right
mentioned,
now,
right?
right? Is he still talking with Archeron, or is he like doing investigations in the dream? Let's just go and see Gallagher.
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well.
Maybe.
Gallagher. Gallagher. Where could he be?
Gallagher. There he is, March.
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized personnel
You
allowed.
again.
Hold on a minute. I think I've seen you before. The gray-haired one.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
I didn't do anything. This ain't it, Chief. You've got the wrong gal. Lucky.
You think you look alike?
How about a clockwork trick?
Wait, are you for real?
Not possible. It was you the last time, yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl. I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name.
How can he
Even
not
the one with the
know?
gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
Yeah, and its name is Gallagher.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through.
Bro, we have documents.
Everyone,
I mean,
please leave. There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
why is he not letting me in?
We're really sorry for troubling you. Let's think of another way.
Another way. That's it!
Oh
Didn't
god,
they say
clockwork.
something about that? What was it? Clockwork? That got this guy to change his mind? Can you perform it again? That, clocky magic.
Just what I've been waiting for, but I can't abuse it for evil doings.
Please?
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's okay.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through. Everyone, please leave.
You and this Bloodhound family member have met before, and you know he's very upright. But you're also aware that principles sometimes don't matter when a person is in a good mood. Okay. Happy.
Let me see what time it is now. Whoa! It's this time already. Time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
The highly principled member of the Bloodhound family laughed heartily and left the scene. He
What?
just... He left.
This clockwork trick of yours, it's kinda dangerous.
True.
At least he won't be getting in our way again. Let's go find that Gallagher and ask him the intricacies of the case.
I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Okay.
Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. Since you made it here, what can I do for you?
He's pretty chill.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express and
Okay.
honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this lady in the Golden Hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too.
True.
I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
Yeah. That's exactly what the family has ordered us to investigate.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting justice for her.
Why is Himiko's voice so deep now?
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
I guess a lot.
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family.
I guess that's not true.
No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
But you got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go elsewhere.
At this moment on the other side. Are we back with Welt?
Even after that chilling tragedy,
Yay.
this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol.
This is so surreal that these two are together. Imagine Welt and Luocha meeting again.
Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts.
Nah.
Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them.
That is fascinating.
I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
This is so weird to see them from the back because I just see May and Welt together.
Of course. That's if I remember.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword. And then quickly lets go in the blink of an eye.
Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Oh, okay.
Take your time.
Is that because she gave up her life for the sword? In some kind of way?
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask away.
Regarding the moment of daybreak.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the dreamscape, is located.
Behind the dreamscape song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward. There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own hands. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill. But I managed to bring her a garment.
Okay. Regarding the Gilded Hour.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city, the economic heart of the dreamscape. The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, sending blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour. I've never met anyone who is willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel, only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
Creepy. About the Blue Hour.
I hear the Blue Hour is very romantic. Do you have any tales to share?
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Aventurine, anchored along the Sea of Dreams, where soft music and dancing persist endlessly every night. I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return.
Okay.
Waiting for countless hours within time that stood still.
At first, I thought she meant Black Swan. But no.
In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark depths of the Sea of Dreams. Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. But she never said anything. Her eyes absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon for what seemed like forever. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
And then? Wait, that's it? About the moment of dusk.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk. My companions have been there too.
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them. Scattering money as if it were dust and betting it on all or nothing. Everything has a price, and everything can be bought or sold. Even dreams themselves. I saw an Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. When someone wins a bid under stipulated periods and rules, he would do the buyer's every bidding, becoming that person's very possession. That Intellitron had been auctioned off 12 times, and I participated in his 13th. That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again did anyone cast another glance at him. This time around, there were no successful bids for him.
Wait, did she bid for him? Somehow?
This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be.
Okay.
I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
How?
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
What is with the red lines again?
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you.
Okay, let's go.
There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom.
Is he talking about Kevin? I don't think I have reached that chapter yet. I love the music, by the way. But I think he's speaking about Kevin, or is he talking about Otto? I don't know.
And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
Wait, maybe this has something to do with like the Elysian realm? Maybe? I don't know.
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself.
You know what's so crazy to me is like everything that has happened to Welt and what he has experienced, and I'm not even at the point that I fully understand what he experienced, but as of right now, he was going through a lot. He has seen so much, like in the Honkai Impact world, and now he's here again trying to change the future for others again in this like universe here. It's so crazy.
And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall.
I'm still not sure if he's talking about Otto or Kevin.
He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream,
You know, like everything that she's saying, it just screams right in May to me. I don't know why. And I want to cry. The music makes me sad.
I ended that man's life. Alone.
So it really was like Kevin, right? Because in her trailer, the end part was actually Kevin.
I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling. All because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Man. Okay, we are back with Black Swan. We are jumping around like really often to like different parts of the story. So we are playing the story from different perspectives, but I don't want the Acheron and Welt stuff to end because it's very fascinating. Hello.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
Huh?
This voice. It's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Who is that?
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the heck are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
What the hell? Who is this?
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes? I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure.
Wait, is
Go
that
ahead.
the guy that was announced with, like, Robin?
Not quite.
Didn't he have a
I
gun?
want to ask, how exactly did she become?
Oh, is he a Galaxy Ranger as well?
She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Heck, never thought I'd come across an ally. What a stroke of luck. Well, I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper, go buy a bottle of his Donna's White Oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a
What
glass
the
to
hell
you.
is this guy?
That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer,
It cuts
sure,
off, right?
you best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
Oh. Okay, we are back with Aventurine.
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
Bro.
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed. Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now.
What is going on?
What an honor.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time.
Am I the
But
only
let's
one
not
who
forget,
thinks that there
you
is a
won't be
lot of
seen,
dialogue in this
because
patch?
I'm the manager of this task.
Not that I really mind, but it doesn't stop. I can't really like breathe because of all of the informations we are getting.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the Harmony?
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory.
Okay.
Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me.
True.
Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
Like, why? I don't get it. Why did Ratio even do it?
You are indeed a gambler. An insane one at that.
I think everyone is just crazy here, right? In Penacony, there's so much stuff going on, and
Maybe
everyone's just crazy.
Who knows?
I'm actually on Aventurine side right now.
Fine. Here, take
What
this.
is it?
Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
Is it poison?
What's this? Medical advice?
God.
You catch on pretty fast, Doctor.
Still after effect.
Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, you wing-headed scoundrel. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the
What?
Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos?
Here, I got these gems for you.
Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death? That's a pretty scary topic,
True.
and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony.
Okay.
As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
What is this?
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma.
Oh god.
Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end.
Unfortunately, why?
I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
It already started. Look at my screen. Wait, why is Fu Xuan here again? Sorry, Fu Xuan. Movie secret.
The world has truly lost its way.
True. Here, I got these gems for you.
You... Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
No.
You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
Oh, a great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Is it really good to like ask strangers on the street in the dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff.
Fancy
What a
schmancy.
disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. Oh, the sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
I mean, but it was death, right? Covered in eyes.
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the memory zone meme.
True.
But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created
But we
using
actually don't
rumors
know
and
that,
gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
That is creepy. We have 17 system hours. That's actually
sip of
an
liquor.
okayish time now.
Blissful reprieve. To drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave.
What the hell?
I know I have what it takes to become a poet.
Here, I got these gems for you. He's drunk.
You?
Okay.
You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend.
Yeah.
It's not good for your health.
Oh. maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soulglad.
The Devil of Soulglad, okay.
The Devil of Soulglad? Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse.
What is
with a
wrong
long
with
neck.
him? What, a seahorse?
They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Bro, what?
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you.
Yeah, well.
Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn
But he's trying. I thought he was supposed to die.
Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Poor Aventurine.
Take care, my friend.
I thought
If you ever
his
find yourself
name is
in danger,
Risley.
remember that the hounds are always ready to help.
Oh, he's a hound. Here, gems for you. The expression on this hunk of a man was complex, as if he were looking at a mud-soaked sparrow, unable to fly and nearing its end.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right, then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
You sure?
All right. Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
So they all know that he's from the IPC? Is it really that painful?
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Here, gems for you.
Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
Okay. A little bit
I'm
dramatic.
flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak.
The last picture with like
So,
the
as an
bottom
investigative reporter, maybe
shirt.
you've heard something
button
about
up shirt. I don't even know. It was just too much.
Another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry.
Oh, really?
But my boss shut it down.
Why?
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
We didn't get useful information except for like the dream bubble of Dr. Edward. Merchant security.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
Here, gems.
A gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some
There's a
kind of
treasure
mistake?
chest.
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
I don't even know who your parents are.
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams.
I wasn't warning you.
He's
What
an
the hell?
Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How
Intellitron, is that something like Sam?
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. Well, I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no
True.
useful clues.
True. It's getting worse, right?
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Who are you?
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Sparkle.
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
What?
But it's a good thing if you ask me.
Because he's dying? I don't get it.
Because I'm getting closer to the truth. Right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around.
So he was just
now that I've
waiting
drawn
for
you
her.
out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Why not?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
I guess not. Why is the bird here again?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were two mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Why? Who is it?
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only two things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not
just dissing him.
exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button. And I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke.
Wait, I found the same thing in like Black Swan's companion mission.
If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
What is her deal exactly? Just having fun here?
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again.
Those who couldn't speak will find the voices again.
When that time comes, go ahead. Press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
Everyone is just crazy. Oh god. Is that when he was a prisoner? I'm taking way too many screenshots of like Aventurine.
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear?
Wait, did someone buy him out of the prison?
Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves.
Oh god.
Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba.
Red
No more,
coins.
no less.
Is that much?
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Oh, he was always a gambler.
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you
That is crazy. So he was a slave as well.
It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
Okay, returning to the Trailblazer.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Oh,
Some
we
friends
saw
from
her
the old
in
days.
the special program.
Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry.
I like the character design. She looks
This bar
good.
offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Look! A lady as cool as Serval.
Yeah, she's cool indeed. I think she's Serval.
Who's
She's
Serval?
cool
Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
He looks like over 40.
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't
I
you whip
like
up
her
some
character
special drinks?
design.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time. So I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
Do we know his voice actor? His voice sounds familiar.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything. if
My
you wish for
lovely
it.
lady.
Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
Okay.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck. So don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Okay. POV switch. Let me get the sticker. Investigate.
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
I can only imagine how intense the scene must have been. So enemies drop gold coins even in a tree.
That's a clever metaphor.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
Okay. Then let's find ourselves a signature drink. High stakes. Oh, Himeko.
It's Soul Glad! But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar. Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life.
Maybe someone else brought it here. Maybe it's placed here for decoration. Don't. It's no good. For our drink if all... wait, what? If all shaken up?
Yeah, perhaps. Soul Glad is a classic in Penacony, and it'd be strange for a bar
True.
not to have it. Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else.
True.
That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
She's a coffee lover, right?
You're right, Himeko. That's quite a stash.
She is not drunk anymore in this universe. She is just
Stay
making
out of my
coffee.
way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Wait, Siobhan is right here.
What's all the commotion about?
Let's check it out.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this
Okay,
rundown
so
shack.
that's kind of like some talent seeker person. I
Come
don't
with
know.
me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light
Someone's
into
desperate.
every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else.
If someone
Give me a
says
sparkling
no,
drink.
you have to respect their
Sweet.
decision.
With extra ice.
Just one moment.
Man.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
What? How come even you, Himiko?
Time is running out. We need to hurry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, let's send her away.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal.
Okay, listen, lady, I don't have time for your stupid things here.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
Excuse me, it doesn't look too bad here. Siobhan just said anything can be imbibed. Perhaps you can try various experiences to see what different emotions can brew with different drink ingredients. Let's start with happy.
I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage.
Okay, maybe not what we wanted.
The crowd is going wild. Applause crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us. And the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me.
Bro.
That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes. Want to raise a glass, my
No.
attentive listener?
I just want to change her emotion
consider it
again.
A toast to my far-fetched dream.
Pick a white grape soda into your tall glass, the rims. Okay.
She's still not leaving.
I just
Yeah.
don't get
Okay, let's try with angry.
those darn Iris jerks. They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming. I get it now. She's not leaving because she
So
doesn't
what
want
is
to
wrong
run
with
into
this
them
woman?
again. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master.
Oh, is she leaving now?
Exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
Things might get out of control if she gets any angrier. I need to come up with another plan.
I just
Okay.
don't get why she won't.
Let's just make her sad then.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing
now
to
she's
shine but afraid of
depressed.
stepping into
Man,
the spotlight.
what did I do?
I need her guidance because I'll never be able to do anything alone. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead.
Man, lady, I'm just trying
all
to
I
get my
want
job done here
is for
and
her
find
to
out what
reclaim
happened to
her place.
Firefly. Bitterness and sweetness. The next moment that emotion turns into liquid filling your goblet.
Well, talking to you has got
Oh,
me
she's
feeling
finally
let down.
leaving, thank God.
My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes.
Okay.
Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me.
Yeah, well, do that.
Here's the payment for the drinks.
Bye-bye.
Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Okay,
Amaki
thank
has
you.
left?
Yeah.
That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money.
I'm just getting money from everyone.
When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Okay, let's get a drink from Gallagher. Eternal endurance.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer. Go ahead, my friend. I'm sure...
Wait, let me open the chest. I'm a grown-up. What does that mean? Because I'm in a bar? Or what? Continue collecting ingredients. Lordly trash can. You dare mock me, I will teach you a lesson you won't forget. What the hell? I wasn't prepared. He just kicked me. Wait, I don't know. Let's just mix the drink. I don't know if I will get here later on. Let's just mix a drink.
That being said, so go ahead. Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now, take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste.
Okay.
So, which one would you like to use as the base?
Oh, I didn't get the dream syrup. The base. Let's do... Okay, let's
The original
do this
formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink. It's sour and bitter, and the bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking
Sounds great.
thoughts of dungeons and prisons.
Sounds great.
Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct, the ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
I mean, I only have Soul Glad. Oh no, I don't have... Okay. The poker game continued, reaching the fourth. A true gambler.
The taste is not very intense, yet evocative.
Okay.
After those despicables sent Mikhail away,
Huh?
I found myself lost in the wilderness of my dreams. They say that
He
even
just
the dirt
casually
here
mentioned
oozes with
Mikhail.
sweetness. All I tasted was stoic bitterness.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
Straws, Hanus sign, coin-shaped lemon slices.
The IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you? Well, it's done. Here's to you, Trailblazer, with this glass of even the wicked. To the sad truth.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
I mean, it didn't look that bad.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soulglad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you.
Why?
The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Oh. I heard this name in my dream.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you
How
remember?
did she know?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course,
Okay.
I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later.
Okay.
After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news. And the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality. As if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
She's someone else? Death eradicated her? Maybe things will turn out different than we think? Is she a ghost? I don't think that she is like that dead. I think she might be someone else.
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on, aren't you a witness in this case? Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side.
True.
We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
Then what is it?
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
Wait, he knows?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
I guess he didn't.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case, so how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
Okay.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
But who is it?
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the watchmaker an enemy for a long time. But the
Okay.
hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
Because they want to find him as well, right?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony. And
Okay.
he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
But what does this have to do with Mikhail?
You don't get it?
Is he the
Well, I mean,
watchmaker?
Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the watchmaker.
What? But who is Mikhail? Sometime later.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right?
Yeah.
All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void.
Okay.
The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom.
Okay.
He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
Hanu. So the character Hanu is based on a real-life person?
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history.
Okay.
These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
True.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?